Hello, my name is McKenna and welcome to my How to Make Eggs. The first step is going over to the fridge and finding any eggs you have. I'm lucky to have found some because they go very fast in my household. I'll put them on the counter and I'll go over to grab a bowl and a mixing tool. I usually use a fork over a whisk because it's easier to clean, and when I'm only mixing 2 eggs, it doesn't make too much sense. Then I'll go over and grab a pan. I'm usually very disorganized, but I just put it on there to get it ready to turn the stove on. Once I put it on the stove, I'll go back over to the eggs and start cracking. To crack an egg, all you need to do is hit it off a hard surface and open it up with your fingers. It can be very intimidating and you might get some eggs in there, but if that's okay, you can take them out. Next, just throw them away. I usually just put it in the compost. On to whisking the eggs. I use my wrist to move the fork around to break up the yolk in the bowl. And usually I put some water in there to make it a little bit more fluffy. Let's turn on the stove. I put it on medium heat so I don't burn the eggs or make them crusty. Next, I'll grab some butter and put it on the pan. I didn't grab too much butter that time, so I went back for seconds. We want to make sure that we get the butter all over the pan to make sure that the eggs don't stick to it. Now I wait for the butter to melt and bubble up like so. Once it's like that, it's the perfect time to put the eggs in. I'll just pour them in just like that and watch them cook. You can see how as the eggs become a little bit white at the bottom. That means that they're cooking on the pan. So you'll want to move them around just like that, and then they'll turn out to be cooked. Now is the fun part. We get to turn off the stove, bring the eggs over to a plate, pour them on, and look how beautiful they look. It's steaming. Grab a bite, taste test, and they're good. Thank you for watching my video on how to make eggs.